we started talking about it. She joined my D&D game, asked her out on a date, and she said she was willing to give it a try.
When she said that, did you plan a date?
Anytime I've tried to text her, whether it be work related or even just like hanging out stuff, no response.
Trust me, like if you find the right girl and like you won't be explaining why she's not doing, like it will just happen.
Bro, 7th grade, there's like this one girl I like, right? I wasn't trying to tell her that I liked her yet. Like the dude that was sitting at my table was like, yo, you like this girl? I'm like out loud, like shouting that shit, bro.
Oh, man.
When that guy asked me if I liked her, I like stood still for like 30 seconds, and then she's like staring at me, and she just like stood up, walked towards me, and gave me a hug. Nah, that shit was in middle school.
Oh, that was in middle school.
I actually still talked to her, and like.
So for 2 whole years, you've been stuck on this one girl.
I guess the main thing I'm trying to do is just kind of open up my dating prospects, go on more dates is the main thing. So like.
Yeah. When was the last time you were in a relationship?
7 years ago.
7 years ago? Okay.
The first thing is, if I see a girl I like, or I kind of get a good feel on, I'll go up and approach, and I'll be like, hey, yo, I just wanted to say, you looking hella cute, or you got this nice, piece of clothing or whatever. And usually I'll get like the blush, like, oh, thank you type thing, and that's all cool. But if it's someone normal, like they're not a weeb, I just run out of shit to say. I go like 404, game not found. Like there's no.
It was with this girl that I had met on Tinder. Like we were together a lot. Like
so, fast forward to me getting evicted. Damn, you got evicted?
Yeah, I got evicted and I lost my job all in the same month.
So I tried to hit her up again. Man, you just got evicted. Why are you trying to hit this girl up, bro? Bro, you gotta get your priorities straight, my guy. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Down Bad Show. I'm sure you guys missed these mentorship videos, these coaching videos, where I have a viewer on call. But I am now doing these calls on FANHOUSE, which is an exclusive club, and the link will be down below. So everybody in the Down Bad FANHOUSE will have first priority to these calls, and basically this is a place where you get to interact with me on a very, very personal level, and I help you guys with any questions you might have. These calls will be recorded and they'll be uploaded on the FANHOUSE as well. So for the subscription, you get to watch these videos as I'm giving advice, and occasionally I'm gonna upload one of these coaching videos onto YouTube. So once you click on the link to the FANHOUSE, you guys will actually get a couple free videos to watch of like calling the viewers. But then once you join the FANHOUSE, you guys will have a bunch of videos that I've done. So yeah, get in now while you can. It's $5 shit. It's cheap, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, because we got some interesting down bad stories that I'm gonna get into.
Alright, so I've worked at this job for about 1.5 years, and she worked there longer than I have. And so after a while, she became my supervisor in the area. We started talking about, just chilling, having fun. And then she joined my D&D game, so now we get to hang out sometimes.
Like Dungeons and Dragons?
Hell yeah.
Hey, hold on, people still play that shit?
We're big nerds over here. You should try it, man. After like 1 or 2 sessions or so, like I came up to her at work one day and just asked her out on a date, and she said she was willing to give it a try.
Right.
And then that was about it, right? Like there wasn't much after that.
She was willing to give it. So then, when she said that, did you plan a date?
We're both very busy people, so we were trying to get our schedules to match up. And so I took a playbook out of the 10-minute date from How I Met Your Mother, their 2-minute date on there.
Right.
And we went on a 10-minute date at work, kind of talked about things.
Oh man, no, that's not gonna do nothing for you, bro. I'll tell you that.
It didn't do nothing.
Bro, I'll tell you this. All right, I don't care how busy you are, bro. If you're into somebody, you will make time for them. All right.
I made time. I made time.
You made exactly. You wanted to take her out, right? And I think what it is, sometimes it's like in the beginning, she might be kind of skeptical of like, I don't know, but you want to block her out, like set her something really fun for her to like want to do. At least like 3-4 hours. 3-4 hours is a solid time for a date where you guys could really test the waters, right? And actually have it be like a fun, exciting thing. Not just like, all right, let's go out to the movies, let's go out to dinner. That's fine, right? That's fine if it's just like a regular regular schmegler like girl, but I feel like this is a girl that you really like, so you want to show her a good time. You gotta make the basis of this be like as fun as possible. Because you know, a lot of times when guys try to ask a girl out, it's this nervous thing like out the gate, right?
Yeah.
And they feel how nervous it is just from like your approach. So just that alone sets like a awkward precedent. But that's not what dates are supposed to be. Dates are supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
You know? And a lot of times when I get these calls, chances are, you know, they've already fucked it up. And
I'm scared that might have happened already, but we'll see what happens. Anytime I've tried to text her, whether it be work related, Dungeons and Dragons related, or even just like hanging out stuff, no response. She barely ever like responds to messages or text messages and stuff like that. So
yeah, that you're already fighting just a long uphill battle. If she's not even like responsive over text, that's just like a big just bad sign. You know,
yeah,
at this
it's not just me she doesn't respond to. She rarely ever
No, hey bro,
responds to
don't
anybody.
even make an excuse for her, bro. Stop making excuses for, trust me, like if you find the right girl and like you trust me, you won't be explaining why she's not doing, like it will just happen. You know what I'm saying? It's how long have you like known her for now?
We started really talking to each other about 6 to 5 months ago.
Okay, yeah. So usually you want to make your move within the first month.
I see what you mean. First month, definitely.
Yeah, because that's like when the chances are the highest, because you don't really know this person and there's like an air of mystery involved.
Yeah.
So it's like because of that, it's like you get the chance to set the tone of what the relationship is, right? Because it's like as time progresses and you don't make a move, it's a friendship. You know, it's a friend. But if you set the tone from the get-go, like, yo, I'm interested in you, like, that's what it could be. And now that, you know, a lot of times people say, like, oh, that it is a riskier move because, like, oh, they don't really know you that well. But for me now, it's just like, it eliminates, it saves me a lot of time. That's the biggest problem that people have, is just like, and not just guys, but just people in general. It's just they overthink, and that creates anxiety from within, right?
That's
So
a
like,
big problem with me. So
right.
overthinking.
Yeah. So I think that tip alone, like if you really could just focus in like your attention on outwards, that's the first step to like really getting comfortable with your environment. And being comfortable with your environment helps you relax. You know, so just something to think about, something to like keep in mind. And I'm sure like you see it in the videos too. Like, you know, if I was busy thinking about all these different things, like I'm not having fun with my videos, bro. But yeah, definitely do go out more, right? Just going out more exposes you to more people, and it makes you more of a, you know, more confident person with you know, with people. And you know what I realized, bro? It's like meeting people in person is just so much better than like, you know, online dating, Tinder, Bumble. Like if you could have like a solid interaction with somebody in person, that leaves you like way above all the thousands of DMs that are in that girl in her DMs, right? Because you had like a real, like, you know, human to human interaction, rather than just like somebody that just slid into their DMs. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that. So if you feel like, you know, you got something from this, or next call you have like a very specific question, definitely let me know, and you know, we'll keep each other up to date.
Sounds good.
Yeah, bro. Hope you got something out of this.
I did. I got a lot of new things that I think I could work on myself. And
Okay. All right,
thank
brother.
you.
Have a good one.
You too. Excited for our little training coming up in June.
Yes, sir. All right. Peace out, brother.
See you.
All right. And in our next caller, we have Shrek. Tell me, bro, what happened?
It's like kind of cringy, but like, bro, 7th grade, there's like this one girl I like, right? I wasn't trying to tell her that I liked her yet, and this fucking dude, like this dude that was sitting at my table was like, yo, you like this girl? I'm like out loud, like fucking like shouting that shit, bro.
Oh man, I remember how fucking whack, how much cock blocks there are. Bro, actually, before even that, there's just a lot of cock blocks in all walks of life. In all ages of life, there will always be cock blocks saying shit like that. But high school is especially immature, so there's gonna be way more of those.
I don't even like. I guess I acted like really close with her, but dude, nah. There's a bunch of other shit that went down. Like, okay, so me and her would use like, I would try and like call her on Discord like every day, and I would watch anime for her and shit. And this one time, I don't know what was going through my mind, but I was like, yo, we should watch hentai one time, bro.
Was she down?
And she was down, actually. She was down. She was after that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, then she cool peoples. Now you gotta ask her. You gotta ask her, right? In the Discord, right?
Yeah.
You gotta ask her, like, yo, is this hot for you? This turn you on? Like, what was her reaction when you guys were watching hentai together? Like, what was, you know?
And she really did not have it. Like, she's like, okay, I'm down. Like, but dude, that shit was like 7th and 8th grade, right? I'm in 10th grade. And by the way, 8th grade, she rejected me. Like she's like sorry, and then she just gave me a hug. I was like, damn, bro.
Oh, you asked her out?
Nah, like, okay, so when my friend, not friend, but when that guy, like, asked me if I liked her,
yeah, I,
like, stood still for like 30 seconds, and then she's, like, staring at me. She's just fucking dead-ass staring at my eyes, and she just knew right there. And she just, like, stood up, and then, like, walked towards me and gave me a hug. I was like, damn, bro. And I felt my heart sinking in that moment.
Oh wait, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, you making me nervous just telling me this story, cause I know, like in high school, something like that is just so intense, right?
Nah, that shit was in middle school.
Oh, that was in middle school.
Yeah, 7th, 8th grade, bro. that was 8th grade. That was 8th grade.
Oh.
Okay, 10th grade, I actually still kind of like talked to her and like.
So for 2
right
whole
now,
years, you've been stuck on this one girl.
She's like the only person I like, bro. Everyone else I talk to, I can't, bro. I can't. I can't. She's so nice.
She's so nice. That's all it takes, bro. Just her being nice.
Nah, it's not even that. It's not even like she's just fucking different, bro. It's like she's so different, dude. I don't know. All the girls. Okay, right now I live in Maryland, right,
bro? Bro, Boston is still. Oh man, I don't want to get fucking canceled. But the girls in Boston, that's still like fucking C tier, bro. You come out to LA, the Sunshine State, bro. Bro,
Damn, bro,
the girl, even for somebody your age, bro, like everybody in California is just so beautiful, bro. They be eating right, they be eating Whole Foods, their skin be glowing, bro. I think it's about your environment, bro. Like, your environment matters so much to your growth as a person. So, like, if you can leave, come to either New York or LA, or like maybe even Texas. My biggest recommendation for like a person's it's California, bro. Like New York, it's cutthroat. It's, you know, made for some people, but yeah, like your best bang for your buck is California. If you just get out of your environment, you're gonna be surrounded with the right people.
Dude, the thing is, like, okay, I would tell my parents this, and they're like completely fine with it. I told them I don't want to go to college, and I might become a fucking, like, I don't know why, but I just feel like really passionate about being a bartender.
This man wants to party for a living. Yeah, you want to serve drink? Then go to bartending school, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. I want to be a fucking bartender. I'm like sophomore year. I'm be a fucking bartender. Everyone laughs at me when I tell them. I'm like, and nah, the real ones, they're like, shit, bro, that's cool. You should do it. I'm like, alright, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know, man.
No,
What do
I
you think?
support it, bro. I support, especially now in this age. Like, you already have something that you want to do. Like, most people don't even know what the fuck they want to do. They just, so try the bartending thing out. Yeah, I would say, like, my advice to you is, yeah, definitely do the bartending thing. And then if the key is to actually have a connection out here, if you are obviously trying to be a bartender in the States, and just like if you know certain bars or certain clubs, especially if you know the owners, I think that they would be a little bit more lenient towards you, right? Offer you a job early on. Yeah, and I would recommend you like leave your hometown and actually start bartending in like major cities, right? And you told me you also wanted to do some sort of urbex, some urban exploration too. Like being in these cities will just like give you opportunities to explore all your hobbies. No, but I think having a family to financially support you while you're young, it is a humongous blessing. Because you think about like businesses, like why do they need startup? Why do they need like investors in the beginning, right? It's like because to give them some backing to be able to grow a business, right? So if you have your parents to support you in the beginning, trust me, like that will go a long way, right? Obviously down the line you don't want to rely on them, but it's like if you do have that financial support in the beginning and you use that wisely, then and you use that to kind of like reinvest in yourself, then it will pay it will pay off.
Right now, like, bro, I'm like in the middle of my glow up, bro. Well, I'm trying to at least, and like I got a new haircut. You should see my like. I can send you a picture of what I used to look like, bro.
Yeah. Please do.
But hold on, I got you, dude. I right now, like, I started going to the gym. Like, I'm fucking going crazy.
Yeah. What do you think is your biggest insecurity?
My fucking teeth. Dude, I have UK teeth. This is why I don't smile.
Damn, but here's the thing, bro. Like, are you able to joke on it, or is it something that you're like actually like, oh, I'm frightened to even talk about it?
Yeah, I can joke about it, but like I'm getting braces soon. It should be able to get fixed.
Okay, because I know my boy Long Beach Griffey. He got the biggest gap in his tooth.
Oh, Long Beach Griffey.
Yeah. But he rocked that shit with confidence. He's like, yeah, I am, the guy with the gap. And what, right? So I think if you have an insecurity, there's only two ways to go about it. Is either you talk about it through like jokes, or you get it fixed, right? I think teeth is one of those things where you could get it fixed. This also goes out to the audience at home. It's like, I think on these calls, like, I don't only have to help you with like girls, but if you have any just life advice that you want to ask me, by all means, you could ask it on the call too. I hope you took away something from this call.
Yeah, you gave me really good advice. I appreciate it.
Let me know if you want to do a follow-up call too. But I think as I'm getting more callers, I think I will have to mark up the price for the calls. But yeah, bro, I do want to see where the glow up is going. Say also, bro. As soon as June 6th, I think is when I'm doing the 30-day transformation. Be a part of that.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be there, bro.
Sounds good, brother. All right.
Yeah.
Good talking.
All right. Before I go, I love you, Gabe. I love you, Jimmy. I hope you guys do really well.
Thank you, brother. All right. Talk soon. Peace. What's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. It's a beautiful day out here.
Well, it's nice to meet you, bro. Let's hop right into it. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Tell me about the situation you got.
For sure, man. I mean, when it comes to I guess the main thing I'm trying to do is just kind of open up my dating prospects, go on more dates is the main thing. So like, For me, obviously, like, having a girl that's into anime, gaming and all that stuff, that's great. I'd love to, do that.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just trying to date different people. My problem is what I end up running into is like, with like, girls that, I just run up to at the mall or like, Japantown or whatever. They,
Japantown?
Obviously, I've been there. It's an alright spot. I'd probably go to the mall instead, but
yeah.
I roll up on them and like, obviously there's no way of knowing, what anyone's into. Everyone's doing their own thing. So the first thing is, if I see a girl I like, or, I kind of get a good feel on, I'll go up and approach and, I'll be like, hey, yo, I just wanted to say, you looking hella cute, or, you got this nice, piece of clothing or whatever. And, usually I'll get like the blush, like, oh, thank you type thing. And that's all cool. But if it's someone normal, like they're not a weeb, like I'm not at a convention or something, I just run out of shit to say. I go like 404, game not found. Like there's nothing.
404 game. Yeah. let me reboot my computer. Oh man.
Yeah, for sure. Get that Windows 98 going. But it's so there was one it was in Japantown. It was like a year ago. And I was chilling. There was this girl, cute blonde. She had this cool vaporwave tee going on. So I was like, all right, she kind of weeb. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Yeah.
So I go up to her. I'm like, hey, yo, I just wanted to let you know. Your sweatshirt looks sick, whatever. And she was like, oh, thanks, blushing and all that. And then like I was like, hey, yo, that's cool. Like, what brings you to Japantown? And then she was like, oh, I'm just here grocery shopping. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. And then I went into like, hey, yo, like, so do you fuck with anime? And then she was like, oh, not really. And then I was like, oh, well, shit. And that's where the 404 happened. I was just like, I didn't have anything to say, bro. And then we kind of stood there, and I tried to say something, and she tried to say something, and then she was like, oh, actually, my friend's over there. I gotta go get with her. We gotta go do shit. So, kind of noped out of that one. So that's kind of what I find it hard to, start a conversation, even though there are probably infinite things I could ask about, and honestly.
And just start a conversation and be able to carry a conversation, right? All right, let me get to know you a little bit better, bro. What
Sure, man.
You're out of college, right?
Yeah. I dropped out, nice career though, so I'm chilling.
Yeah. So you didn't. I would say college definitely helps you just kind of progress a little bit, and like with girls, with people, right? There's a whole lot of parties going on. You just learn how to like talk to people that way. So in the real world, it's a little bit more difficult, because then you would have to be proactive with like the dating and the meeting friends, right? So yeah, when was the last time you were in a relationship?
Shit, like 2015, bro. 7 years ago.
7 years ago. Okay, so it's been about 8 years. 8
somewhere in there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's kind of like a crutch on your back right now?
No, so, I think in the past I used to. These days, I just kind of look at it as, people are people. We all kind of do our business. Sometimes you run into the right people, sometimes you don't. Right. I don't really hold on to that. That was me. I was in that, I felt like almost entitled to a relationship, and that's not a cool place to be at, So.
Yeah, it's really not. And it kind of, it puts like this weird pressure when you just meet a girl from the get-go. Right, because there have been times where I'd be out on a date with a girl, and like say there was like crazy chemistry. In the back of my head, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, this is it. Nah, she's my girl now.
I've been there.
Right?
The personalities didn't really mix. We were both into anime and all that stuff, but the actual base personalities didn't mix too well. So
right.
I just, I told her, hey, let's stay friends.
Yeah, and I think the anime thing, it should be a bonus. It should never be like a requirement. Bro, as much as I love anime, as much as I like to share that with a partner, I think it's just a little perk if they're into the same anime as I am. But I do think, going to anime conventions, you will meet a lot of people of like, similar hobbies.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not gonna lie. Do you have like racial preferences when it comes to dating?
I mainly swing for white girls. I've dated a couple Asian girls in my past too.
Yeah.
That's usually what I root for.
So that's another thing to look out for, right? It's like if you into white girls, then go where the white girls are, right? Because there's Asian centric clubs, there's Hispanic centric clubs. It all depends on the neighborhood. How's your approach? Like, do you really just go up to them, like, give them a compliment?
So that's more for, like, you know, if I'm outside a con setting, I'll do the compliment sort of deal. Or just go like, hey, you looking hella cute. But with the cons, I mean, not necessarily that, but, you know, same message.
Uh-huh.
But with cons, what I've done in the past is, like, you know, I'll go for, like, the cosplayers, because, you know, I'll see a cosplay I really like.
Yeah.
You know, I'll roll up and I'll be like, hey, yo, that's a sick fucking Colin cosplay or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be like, I'll use, like, the photo as kind of like a segue into get into a conversation, which in retrospect, I don't think is a great idea.
No, that's terrible.
You should just go and be like, hey.
No. The photo, like, oh, let me get a photo of you in the terrible. Like you're like you setting yourself up to be a simp, bro. Like you setting yourself up like, oh, I'm a fan. Fucking just talk to them, bro. Just like, hey, yo, I love your cosplay. Are you a fan of so and so show?
Yeah.
And also just, you know, before you go, clean up, get a fresh fade. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you.
This is not permanent.
Right. You know, make sure you look the part. So, you know, appearance-wise, you know, you make a good first impression. Then after that, it's just about striking up a conversation. Whether it's about anime or about, like, you know, what she's here for, or, like, you know, the goal should always be to have fun with
For sure.
you know, whoever you're talking to, and just getting to know them, instead of like tell me like one approach you did that you felt like, ooh, I shouldn't have done that.
That was rough. One of the roughest ones, oh man, so this was back last year at SAC Anime. I rolled up, there was this nice JoJo, what was it? I think it was Trish from JoJo, yeah. I rolled up on her, and, you know, I did that thing. I was like, hey, you know, I love the fucking Trish cosplay. Let me get a photo, which I don't start everything like that, but that's a tangent. Let me just keep going here.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, you know, hey, yo, let me get a photo. And then after the photo, I was like, hey, yo, I really dig the Trish cosplay. Like, are you a huge JoJo fan? She was like, oh yeah, you know, I love Part 5, you know, La Squadra and all that. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's fucking sick. You know, I kind of talked like, you know, I love Part 5. Also, have you fuck with Part 4? We had a little dialogue going on, and then I asked for her Insta. You know, she gave me like you know, like one of those little business card things for Insta, which that's cool. Again, yeah. But I mean, it's if you're on Insta, you know, and you're giving out cards, like, that's a cool thing for you to do. You know, but in terms of me, you know, that sucks ass. But I from there, I was just like, you know, yo, this bitch hella cute. Like, just say something. Hey, yo,
I like how honest you are with your own thoughts, though.
I told her, I was like, hey, would you be down, you know, go grab drinks later? And she was like, no, you know, I'm like waiting for friends or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, that kind of fizzled out. And yeah, that was probably the worst, because I just felt like a piece of shit after that.
Because it was just like, Instagram, oh, you trying to get drunk with me?
Yeah,
right?
basically, shit.
That's I would, man, some of these things, like, I know I do suggest drinks if things are going great. I don't suggest
Real
drinks, and like the drinks thing, it's almost like it's for specific girls too that are like, oh my god, like, yeah, I'm down to get drunk.
Yeah,
like, it's this energy that I'm just like,
towards you.
oh yeah, she would be down to get drinks. But then there's other girls that are a little bit more conservative, shy, that I wouldn't even ask for anything, bro. Like, I'm just like, okay, I once you get like a little bit better at this, you could really read the signs on like a moment to moment basis, where it's like, oh, is she interested? ooh, she's not okay. I'm out this shit, you know. And I would say like a majority, like even if you get like all these social skills like down pat, there's still like a huge percentage of girls that's just not with it. That's just like, you know, I'm waiting for my friends. I'm doing my like I'm living my life,
Exactly.
bro. Like
As they
like,
should, yeah.
yeah, like who the fuck are you? So even yeah, so don't take it personally. Like a big majority of girls they're just not gonna be down.
Yeah.
But you know, if you do get certain ones that might have a little interest, maybe they're asking you questions, maybe, you know, they're like their body language is a little bit more like loose, relaxed, comfortable,
Yeah.
and you know that is a good sign.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know, maybe don't shoot for the fucking stars at first. You know, don't go for the hottest cosplayer there, because
True.
right. I admire the confidence, but trust me, the girls I was hitting up like 4 or 5 years ago are not the girls that I'm hitting up now. You know what I'm saying? It's a stepping stone, and you know it's a learning curve, right? And yeah, just continue shooting your shots. I think our time here is almost up, but I would say, yeah, bro, like hit me up on before you go to Fanime. Maybe we could do something. Hopefully, you know, this call was helpful. Kind of.
No, this was good. Put a lot in perspective. I appreciate it, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I appreciate, you know, the fucking advice. Yeah, man, you know, I'm just going to take some of this stuff to heart. Mainly, you know, just getting out with the homies, having fun. And, you know, whatever comes, hey, you know, we'll get into that. But for now...
It was good talking to you, man. Right. If you have any other questions,
yeah,
hit me up, let me know.
Yeah, I'll hit you up for sure, man.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace.
Late.
What's good, bro? You got a light in that room? God damn. You wrote a whole backstory. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was way too long to read. So just give me, just tell it to me, bro. Tell it to me.
But no, so it was with this girl that I had met named.
Mm-hmm.
We had met on Tinder, and we were like we were together a lot. Like I spent more time with her than I do with my own family, which was kind of funny. So over the course of a few months, we were spending pretty much every night together, hanging out, talking, playing, and doing whatever. And it was one of those situations where she both people are giving signals, and it's like that kind of situation. And so, like as I said in the text, I was at a state where after getting to know her more, I was willing to put some time into the situation and see if me and her can be anything more.
Wait. So you guys met on Tinder, and you guys were hanging out, talking, like separately, like you're in your house and she's at her crib, playing Call of Duty.
No, both. No, there were times when we were separate, and there were times when we were together.
Okay, so when you know the times that you guys were together, like what happened?
Nothing out of the ordinary. It never went that far, but there were times when we would maybe go out to eat, or we would just be chilling at her house for the day, doing whatever it is that she wanted to do. And then there would be some instances of kind of playful flirting going back and forth. But I mean, pretty much just your general friend hangout with some teasing here and there.
Okay. So you also wrote I think you told her I'm attracted to you, right? At a certain point, we stopped talking as much, and the only time she would hit me up was to get on game. Damn.
Yeah.
She became a Call of Duty buddy, bro. She
might have just stopped feeling the same way towards me that I did her. I never really ended up getting an explanation for it. But unfortunately, that's what it ended up being. Cause this is over the course of 3 to 5 months.
God
I mean,
damn.
no.
So fast forward to me getting evicted. Damn, you got evicted?
Yeah. So I got evicted and I lost my job all in the same month. This was all in December.
I was in a tough place. I tried to hit her up again. Man, you just got evicted. Why are you trying to hit this girl up, bro? Oh, Bro, you gotta get your priorities straight, my guy. I love chicken Alfredo, so I was like, bet I'm gonna eat it. When I got there, it was her job. I didn't notice just then that I ended up moving closer to her job. If she's working tonight, I'll say what's up. If she's not, cool. Then I walked and saw her instantly. She turned around instantly and headed back to the kitchen. The guy working was with her, asked, what's wrong? She said, that's the guy that just walked in here. Like, why? I'm like, damn, I'm the enemy now? The whole time I never made eye contact. Happened the second I walked in. I saw her out of the corner of my eye and I heard her clearly. I was hurt. I ordered my food and left. I was done after that. Went home, blocked down on everything, and smashed my food. Damn, bro, you didn't gotta do the food like that. What the food do to you, bro?
Like, I know I finished it. When I say smash, I just ate all my food.
Oh, I thought you just started beating your food, throwing it on the fucking wall and shit. Okay. Yeah, bro. All right, went home. And I felt like I was down bad for opening myself up so soon and putting all my chips into that basket. Relationships don't go well for me, and I'm trying to fix and figure out how to fix that. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you this right now. You fumbled that.
I did.
You fumbled that, bro. It was not on her, bro. You fumbled that.
One thing that I didn't put into the message was what I think I had found out about this. There was actually somebody else that she was interested in. It wasn't me, however, but the reason why I didn't include it was because like I found out about this like early on, like as soon as we started talking, and I felt like it wasn't like that much of an issue going forward because like I never really heard anything else about him. But the reason why I did block her was because, like, again, leading up to that, all of those times where, like, we were on the game and, like, we were talking, the conversations and, like, everything was...
Right, so, bro, so here's the thing. You would say the first month, it was great, right?
Yeah, but, like the first 3 months, yeah.
For the first 3 months... Who the fuck is that?
Oh, sorry, that's my niece.
Okay, so for the first 3 months, it was going smooth. And I'm not gonna lie, you had a fair shot in the first month. Like, that was probably your best chance, right? Because was there ever an instance where she was sleeping over at the crib, or like she slept over?
I would say, well, there were times where like I stayed over late at her place. My place, however, it's extremely crowded. It's
all right.
Crowded.
I'm gonna stop you right there. So you stayed over at her place late at night.
Yeah.
And you guys were you guys cuddling?
No cuddling.
So were you guys like close to each other? Like
we would be in her room.
Right.
Like I'm gonna do at the time. We'd be watching Netflix, we'd be playing the game. We would be doing whatever. We would be close, but it never really like came down to cuddling or this and that. I was getting the friend zone treatment, in a way. It was more so like I was over there just as a buddy. But at the same time,
do you think it was on you because you didn't make a move?
There were a few times where I did make a move, and at some point she definitely did know and understand how I felt, but those feelings weren't fully reciprocated in the same way.
Because you guys, here's what I'm trying to get at, right? Is like you guys met on Tinder, right? And you guys had like flirty exchanges in the beginning, probably the most in the very beginning, right? Yeah. So it's like, bro, you had a fair shot at this. I'm trying to get down to different points where like when you guys first hung out one-on-one, right? Maybe the first time when you guys hung out one-on-one, and maybe it was like late at night. That was probably your best shot at like getting with this girl.
Yeah.
And I want to know how and what did you do to fumble that? Because that was the pivotal moment where like shit probably hit the fan.
If anything, I would say like that first night, like we were like again, we were hanging out, we were having a lot of fun. She didn't. My intentions weren't like made known during that first night. So if anything, I would say that could probably come up to like me like having cold feet. Like I do have like a fear of rejection, and that was, I could say that was the issue for why I didn't say anything outright, because it's like we're just starting to hang out. It seems like things are good. I wanted to get like a real feel before I just like outright told her right away like what my intentions were.
I mean, but you guys are met on Tinder, bro. Like the intentions are clear. Like it's a dating app. You guys want to see each other. Like in that like you were attracted to her, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like especially with some of the girls that's like around my area and whatnot. Like there are some that consistently say, well, like I'm only on Tinder, like with just to find friends. I'm only here just to hang out or this and that. Based off my profile and hers, my intentions were clear. Hers were kind of iffy.
So she had one of those like, oh, I'm just on Tinder for friends, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, bro, they're on Tinder, bro. They're on Tinder.
Like, yeah, I can get.
You know, like they could put whatever in their bro. Like you can't take everything for face value, right? It's like what's that quote? Like words only say like 10% of what people mean, right? It's just like you can't trust people's words, but you could trust their actions. All right, write that shit down somewhere. You can't trust people's words. You can't trust what people say. You could trust what they do. So it's like they're on Tinder. That's what they're doing. They're swiping for guys. Think about it. They're swiping for guys that they might find attractive. I mean, it's a dating app, bro. They're hanging out with you one-on-one. You are overthinking like, oh, should I make a move? Is this right? That takes you away from the moment, too. Like, it takes you away from actually like making a move on the girl, because if you're not present, you're not having fun. Like you say you guys were having a good time, and I'm sure it was a good time on a very like platonic basis, but bro, you need to set the tone in the beginning, like of what you want out of this relationship with whoever you're talking to, with whatever girl you're pursuing. Please set the tone. Like, I like you, let's hang out, yeah, and you know, we're gonna have fun together, and we might spend some like with the touch and stuff, you know, like that playful kind of tone. Like, you need to set it, bro. Like, you don't let a fucking Tinder bio of her saying, oh, I'm just here to make new friends. Don't let that be the tone, right? Cause you let that be the leading fucking tone for the entire relationship. Like, oh, she just wanted a friend on Tinder. Nah, fuck that, bro. You set the tone of what you want. You're on Tinder because you want don't also get into a relationship like you just here to have fun, bro. You here to clap and you here to have fun. All right, and maybe in between I'll get a couple rounds of Call of Duty. All right, that's what you there for. All right, let me backtrack a little bit more. All right, taking things slow is never a good idea in my book. Like, never, bro, because if you make